Hey, good morning, you guys. AK40 Kevin here in the gamer heaven, and Xbox has made the move to discontinue the Xbox One X, and in my opinion, it makes perfect sense. Let's get right into it. Alrighty guys, so as always, I'll have all my sources down there in the description below in case you guys want to read for a little bit more information. As generally with these gaming news videos, I give you the meat and two veg. I go ahead and massage the outside. I don't really go too deep in there because it gets kind of just a little bit stinky and boring after a while, and you guys just want the straight up facts, and that's what I'm going to feed to you. You know, some people give you broth. I like to give you the actual meat. So Xbox has officially announced they are discontinuing the Xbox One X as well as the One S all-digital version, which are basically what they produce right now. They don't really make the One S. I mean, they do, but people don't really buy it. They either get the One S digital version or the One X, as it has dropped significantly in price. I personally own the One X. I got it right when it came out. Just because of the fact it is currently the most powerful console out. It's about 25 to 30% more powerful than the PS4 Pro, which has about 4.2 teraflops of graphical power. Xbox One X has about 6 T-flops of horsepower under the hood. It's a real goddamn beast. In fact, the Series S controller is actually going to have less teraflops at about 4-ish than the One X, but it's still going to be a more powerful console because it is next generation. It's running on a new RDNA 2 architecture. It has an SSD, as well as a lot of the other components that communicate a lot quicker inside of the box, so it's going to still be a better or more powerful upgrade than the One X. But you know, to me, it makes sense for a couple of reasons. One, with the money that they can stop production or halt production with these consoles, which I'm sure the One X, because of its horsepower and its components, still cost a lot to manufacture, they can put that towards the One X and One S, or Project Anaconda and Lockhart, as you guys may know them as if you've been tracking these consoles since their inception, their dev kit era. So with that money, they can go ahead and put that towards the production of the new consoles, considering that both Sony and Microsoft are going to launch these consoles at a loss. They are going to charge less than they feel comfortable with for the first year to 2 years in order to get people in the door into the family of Microsoft or Sony. They literally are going to be battling during the launch to see who can get the most sales regardless of losses of overall the production to retail costs, which is they're going to be taking a loss. In fact, it's rumored the Series S could be as low as $199.99, and the One X could be around the $400 range. PS5 digital only will probably be about $400, as where the optical drive with the Ultra Blu-ray disc player will be probably about $500. So by stopping production with these older consoles, they're able to put that into their new consoles, not to mention it's going to be a very confusing lineup. Let's say Betsy goes to the mall to buy a new console for Jerry or Sally, whose birthday is coming up, right? And you've got the Xbox S Digital Edition, Xbox Series S, Xbox One X, Xbox Series X. It can be very confusing. Her fucking head's going to be spinning. She's not going to understand where she is or what she's looking at. And then she's going to ask the young man that works the counter, and he might not be a gamer, or he might be a PlayStation guy. He doesn't know shit about Xboxes. So it's very confusing, as where if they just had the Series S and the Series X, much easier to shop for. Series S is cheaper, less horsepower. Series X is the big boy. Bam, you're done. As for the Xbox, you had the original, which was actually underpowered compared to the PS4. Then you had the One S, which had 4K upscaling and HDR support. I had that before my Series X. The PS4 and the S were kind of neck and neck. And then the PS4 Pro came out, and then the One X came out, and that's kind of, hopefully you can see my hands, that's kind of where the power lies. By eliminating production costs of their old consoles to put towards their new consoles, and then also making it less confusing for the consumer, especially like parents and stuff that go to get consoles as a gift, it's going to make a lot more sense. So, I think it makes sense. I love my One X, but I am going to be trading that in towards, for store credit, towards a Series X when it comes out, just like I'm trading in my PS4 Slim and all my, accessories for that, towards a optical only or digital only PS5. Those are the two consoles that I'm personally looking at with great anticipation. All right, that's going to do it, guys. If you like this kind of content, please consider subscribing. Hopefully, I've earned your sub here today. About 85% of people that watch and like my videos and enjoy it are not subscribed. So that really does support the channel, and it gets me in front of more faces out there. I can make more digital friends, so I can grow the channel a little bit quicker. All right, guys. Peace.